At the point, standing 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges. And for Golden State, Green is out there with Porzingis. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Curry. And it's Melton in at the two-guard spot. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Melton. Into the lane. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Boy, how hard is Draymond Green to handle in the pick and roll? And it doesn't matter whether he's the guy handling the basketball or in this instance, he's the guy rolling to the rim.
Here's Bridges. That three off the mark. Curry against Ball. Melton feeling it out a bit. Green with a screen on Miller. And here's Porzingis for a three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Woo, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
The first one falls. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to show.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Bridges against Green. The kick out to Ball. It's good from long range.
If you give LaMelo Ball an opportunity to capitalize from the deep corner, forget about it. Turn the lights out.
Now Melton. Curry on the wing. Shoots, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Miller finds Ball. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Melton. Five on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Miller from downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Miller against Melton. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Now Melton following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Bridges. Miller outside. And the Hornets miss again. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Melton for the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the Warriors. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. Grant Williams comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. The Hornets also with a sub. Diabate's checked in. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey, Kevin. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Celtics has announced their latest move. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Here's Pajemski. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Out left to the wing. Charlotte moving it around. Ball from long range. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 8 points.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Robinson a screen on Ball. And then Robinson slams it in.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Hornets trail by 4. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Moody's checked in for Anunoby, and Curry subbed in for Curry. The Hornets also changing it up. Salon's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Ball.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Robinson, that's good. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Salon. Back to Pritchard. Here's the screen. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pajemski with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the inside. Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Curry. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Hornets. James comes in for Knipple.
Now, the one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Now Pajemski, 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Williams is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Moses Moody. Then it's Robinson. And it's Pajemski in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Over Pritchard. Williams can't hit. For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. James sets the screen for Pritchard. Here's Diabate. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Diabate's got 6 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Robinson a screen on Pritchard. The kick out to Anunoby. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miller outside. Back to Pritchard. Shoots over Pajemski. Pritchard gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Robinson a screen on Pritchard. Back to Pajemski. Drives to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front officers admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Charlotte also making some changes. Miles Bridges comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Knipple in for James. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. No good on the second free throw. Charlotte's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Here's Knipple. He's defended by Pajemski. They get it back. Out to Bridges. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Diabate's got his 3rd basket of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Curry wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Knipple, no good. The Warriors leading. Here's Pajemski. Robinson a screen on Pritchard. Pajemski finds Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pritchard passes to Miller. Now Knipple. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
Here is Pajemski. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for 2, Pajemski.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors with some changes. Porzingis comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Green in for Grant Williams. The Hornets also with a sub. Ball's checked in.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Diabate's shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
To the paint, here's Ball. And it goes down 2 points. Ball's got 10 points.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Pritchard.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Ball to pass to Pritchard. Hits it from 3-point range. Pritchard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
Boy, LaMelo Ball gets into the basket area and then delivers it on time and on target for the three-pointer.
Pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Knipple. Ball with a wide-open look. Offline with his 3.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Pritchard. Green, nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Green's got his second basket.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And some changes here for the Warriors. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's the Anthony Melton in for Brandon Pajemski. Ball from long range. Warriors with the rebound. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
Shot clock at 2, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to Charlotte. Hornets substitution. Ryan Kalkbrenner. Brandon Miller.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Lakers. Over to the wing. To the middle. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. So the wing on the left. 1:06 left in the first half. Curry outside. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Pass to Miller. Now here's Ball. He's got 10. That one no good. Nice D from Porzingis.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Back to Curry. This one for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Bridges shot. Good.
Miles Bridges explosive right there on the interior. Goes right through the coverage.
And here's Melton. It's Curry outside. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Charlotte. They lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. And let's take a glance now at the Golden State Warriors. They're in a close one so far.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for
One another. The phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight, it's right.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 1. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Curry for the tie. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And the shot goes in.
We spend so much time thinking about Stephen Curry's shooting ability and probably don't talk enough about how elite his handle is.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Charlotte trailing. And And stolen by Melton. Over Miller. Melton, no good. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Bridges. And he lays it straight in. Bridges has got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Screen by Porzingis. He takes it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Bridges outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Bridges understands his role in this offense, including when he should look to fire off the catch.
Pass to Curry. Fires the three. And Curry comes right back with a three.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Offensive rebound. Miller, the pass to Ball. Off target with his three.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
Hornets trail by 4. Miller outside. They set the pick. The three. Good on the triple. Miller's got 8 points.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Porzingis with a screen on Miller. Going inside. Melton's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to Ball. Out to Miller. It's up a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Anunoby. Kneppel with the rebound. Hornets trail by 3. Guarded by Porzingis. Down low. Shot from 6. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Porzingis with a screen on Ball. Back to Porzingis. Lets it go with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Warriors.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the chart.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. Grant Williams comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for DeAnthony Melton. The Hornets also with a sub. Diabate's checked in. Charlotte moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Podziemski with it. He has 5. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got 8 rebounds in this game. Miller with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Ball. Shot by Podziemski, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got 12.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Now Pajemski. Pass to Robinson. And he makes good on the layup. 12 points for him. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And the shot goes down.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Ball. And Williams throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Drills it from outside. Miller's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Ball. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You talk about strength. Grant Williams understands how to finish in the paint.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to Ball. Launches it. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Curry's shot is off. Here's Kneppel. Shoots over Anunoby. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Pajemski out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Williams at the 4.
2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The Warriors trail. Pajemski with it. And he banks in the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Kneppel. Now here's James. Here's Diabate. Now Pritchard. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Pritchard. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Bridges. Williams with the block.
You see how Williams is such a gritty defender. Send it back, Grant.
Robinson a screen on Pritchard. Pajemski finds Robinson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Santos is checked in, and Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Diabate. Charlotte again missing. Warriors leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Bridges. Can they get it? No good on the shot.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Outside Curry. Here's Santos. Driving inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Knipple. Good, nice job down low.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now, here's Moody. James covered. Curry with the bucket.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Pass to Bridges. On the wing, James. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Bridges. Green by James. And yes, it's good.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Green with a screen on Miller. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Green's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. From past the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Melton. Green with a screen for Melton. And he jams it with authority.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Miller. And it misses. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Now, here's Melton. Here's Porzingis. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Porzingis with a screen on Miller. And he drives in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Ball against Anunoby.
Warriors foul. OG Anunoby. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And stolen by Miller. Outside ball. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Porzingis pulls it down. Warriors leading by 9. Porzingis with a screen on Miller. With the drive. Strong move off the glass.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And that one is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Stolen by Anunoby. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, it never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Well, Steph, you had a break in the schedule before this game. What did that do for you and this team?
With those extra days, we were able to just recharge, both mentally and physically, have 2 good days of practice, and have the performance we had tonight.
Those practice days do not come by often. Glad you were able to take advantage. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And now we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.